You're scrolling through a sea of patio sets, trying to picture one that will actually survive a summer storm, stay comfortable through a Sunday brunch, and won't make you feel like you've thrown $100 away after a season or two. That hesitation, wondering if you're getting something that's more hype than help, is exactly what I felt before I spent any time with the Purple Leaf 11-piece patio dining set. The idea of a full table, 4 chairs and 2 side chairs that claim to be water-resistant, low maintenance, and still look inviting is tempting, but the risk of ending up with a set that fades, wobbles, or just doesn't fit your space is real. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about what you actually need from a patio dining set, not what the brochure tells you. Most people want something that can take a drizzle without soaking through, that feels sturdy enough when you push a dish across the table, and that doesn't scream store-bought the moment a friend walks by. The Purple Leaf set tackles those basics with a PE rattan backrest, an aluminum frame, and thick cushions marketed as outdoor-ready. In practice, the aluminum skeleton does a solid job holding the weight of the table and chairs without any noticeable flex. When I set the table down after loading it with plates, glasses and a couple of heavy serving bowls, there was no creaking or wobble, just a solid feel that you'd expect from a set built for outdoor use. The PE rattan is where the set gets its water-resistant badge. PE, polyethylene, rattan is basically a woven plastic that mimics the look of natural rattan, but doesn't rot when it gets wet. In my backyard, a sudden summer thunderstorm drenched the set within minutes. The backrests dried in under an hour, and didn't develop any sticky residue or mildew smells. That's a practical win because it means you can leave the set out year-round without a daily spray of protectant. The cushions, on the other hand, are thick enough to give a genuine seat-down comfort, not the hard plastic feel you sometimes get with cheaper sets. They have a fabric blend that feels soft, but also repels water. A quick spill from a wine glass was absorbed by the cushion cover and wiped clean with a damp cloth, leaving no stain. Now, let's be clear about the trade-offs. The set does weigh a fair amount, mainly because of the solid aluminum frame and the dense cushions. Moving it from the garage to the patio took 2 people, and a bit of coordinated lifting. If you live in an apartment building where the balcony is only accessible via a narrow door, or you anticipate frequent rearranging, this could become a hassle. The cushions, while comfortable, are not UV-proof in the strictest sense. After a couple of months in direct afternoon sun, the edges started to show a faint yellowing. It's not a dramatic fade, but it's something to keep in mind if your patio is in full sun all day. The set also comes in a single color scheme, a neutral grayish tone that blends well with most outdoor decor, but offers little in the way of bold style statements. If you're after a pop of color, you'll need to add your own accessories. Who should consider this set? If you have a medium-sized patio, or a small backyard where you entertain family and friends a few times a week, this set hits the sweet spot. It gives you enough seating for 6, a decent table surface for meals or games, and the material choices keep maintenance low. Homeowners who don't want to spend a fortune on a teak or wrought iron set, but still want something that feels substantial will find the Purple Leaf a solid middle ground. It also works well for people who like the idea of set it and forget it. You can leave it out through spring, summer, and fall, and just cover it, or bring it inside for the winter months without worrying about rot or rust. Who might want to skip it? Renters who can't move heavy furniture in and out, or those with a very tight balcony where the 11-piece footprint would dominate the space, should look for a more compact, lightweight solution. If you're an outdoor enthusiast who expects to store your furniture under a roof year-round, the weight and bulk could become a drawback. Also, if you place a high value on UV-resistant cushions that stay bright for years, you might be better off spending a bit more on a set that specifically advertises that feature. Let's talk about the value proposition beyond the headline specs. The set includes everything you need right out of the box: a rectangular table, 4 full-size chairs, 2 side chairs that are perfect for kids or extra guests, and the cushion sets. There's no need to hunt down matching pieces, or spend extra on a separate tabletop. The aluminum frame is coated to resist corrosion, which means you won't notice rust spots even after a salty coastal breeze. The PE rattan is easy to clean.